Hey YouTube, what is going on? This is Randall Cornett. This is going to be my first video going forward here. I'm going to go ahead and try and make a little bit of a series for my journey and how it's been going, getting into the stock market. And like a lot of beginners like yourselves, I've went ahead and kind of jumped in on this meme stock train. But the more that I've learned, I realize this is a real, not a very meme-ish thing. I realize that it could be a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and I want to be there to take advantage of it. I got to preface this by saying that I'm a beginner. I've been at this for less than a month. And the idea of this video is just to kind of help you guys understand where you can find some of the information that will help you lead to do some of your own due diligence. So a lot of the stuff that I use is a lot of community based. So it's a lot of people bouncing ideas off each other, but I find that highly valuable, being that I can kind of take that information and plug it in to my own thought process and come up with my own ideas and thoughts. So with that being said, today is March 30th. It's 11:48 a.m. on the West Coast here in sunny California. I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys, some top resources I use to gather some information. With that being said, we'll jump right into it. I'm going to go ahead and start with the first one being the best one. I'm able to come in here and there is some high level thinkers in here, guys. I'm not joking. There is some guys in here that provide some really detailed and well thought analysis on what they think is going on. And I really like it because they've opened up how to go about finding some of this information. So that was what was most interesting to me myself personally, was like, okay, how did these guys figure out that this was going to happen? And like, what were the building blocks that they took to kind of get there? And so I've been really paying attention to a lot of these sources. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on my screen share so you can see this first one. And also I'll preface this, I'm going to put all the links to all of these things that I mentioned in the video in the comment section below. So just starting, the first thing is a Discord server. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. It is literally the official AMC only Discord. And as you can see, I'm already in here in the due diligence section. And there's already some good information explaining why some of the whales are kind of having a fight to inflict what's known as max pain on some of these guys that are putting put options on AMC specifically. So what I did is went and looked up what that meant. So it's really interesting, and you can see there's a much larger war being fought outside of just holding the stock. But there is tons and tons of information, and it comes in as quick as you can digest it. So this is one place that I recommend. And once again, I'm going to give the invite in the comment section of this video, specifically the DD and analysis channel here. There is a lot of good stuff in the talk AMC only, but that is where there's just a lot of kind of banter in there and people expressing like motivational thoughts, etc. DD and analysis is where I find the real strong info. Moving forward, this is one that you guys might be familiar with, but it's some guy that I find super high value in. Trey is super consistent, and the content that he provides is next to none. He's went ahead and forked out money out of his own pocket to be able to provide some high level interviews, which is something that I really appreciate about him. And I'll go ahead and link his YouTube as well. You can see there is tons of content here, not only on AMC, but the reason I found him and a main reason why I watch him is because he's very consistent with AMC content that is relevant like right now. So the day of, so I get a lot of good stuff from him. You should go ahead and follow him, subscribe to his channel, because you won't regret it. And I'm not going to spend too much time on this one, as it's, you just kind of got to go watch some of his videos. Now, the third place is one that is on Reddit, but it is called AMC Stock. And now AMC Stock is a Reddit channel that has basically what you would know as Wall Street bets, but it's specifically geared towards AMC Stock. So there is a lot of memes on here, but there's a very, as you can see, one of Trey's videos here as well. There is tons of information on this Reddit. Now you do kind of, I'm going to go ahead and advise you that you kind of got to take everything with a grain of salt that you're going to find. Well, you should do that anyways. But kind of, you got to sift through the nonsense, because there's a lot of nonsense on here, but there are a lot of guys that do know what they're talking about. So spend some time on here, try and really take the good data, filter out the bad stuff and use that to make educated decisions. And obviously Wall Street Bets is another good one. This would be like my fourth one that I recommend kind of going to. And you go ahead and look through here, and this is not really relevant to just AMC, but some of these guys, because there's correlation between the two stocks and kind of what they're doing right now, a lot of this information that you see, you can use it, learn from it, and then go and apply those same tactics to AMC. And it's just a good source to learn new information. And again, this is not very high level stuff, but it's just going to give you a place to where all this is being talked about, right? Which is, I found value in that. So I hope this helps with kind of starting your journey and maybe making some money. You know, I'm diamond handsing it like everybody else. It seems like the game's easy and we just got to hold at this point. But I'm still trying to be educated should I decide to want to continue doing this, you know, in the future. It's rough times right now, you guys. So if there's somebody, if old friend that you haven't talked to or anything like that, go ahead and reach out and say what's up. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. With that being said, I look forward to doing more of these videos and providing some more content where it is relevant. Thanks, and you guys have a nice day.